Well, great afternoon. I just pulled cards. I wanted to see Hunter Biden is going back into court. He wants to get a reduction in what he's paying for child support. So I guess his child support now is $20,000 a month. Yeah, I was lucky to get $100 a month. $20,000 a month. Oh my Lord. But at first he said it wasn't his child, but they did a DNA and found out absolutely it is his child. And so I pulled the cards and we'll see what we have. So what we have here is going into it. He wants to walk away from some of this, distance himself from it. Now she has got the goods, but he is asking for a change in the monetary thing going forward. Okay. We have at the center of it wanting to end some of this. He's planted the seeds. Now he doesn't like the harvest. Okay. You could take that a couple of ways. Okay. And this is the offerings. Okay. But he's, now saying, I guess he's saying, I'm strapped, I want to end some of this, but that opens the door to a lot more questions about his income and what he's got, what he doesn't have, etc., etc. So we have, also, this is a nightmare scenario, and again, it's about what he's giving in child support. And now this opens the door to questions about his financial activities, okay? And we know that some of the Republicans and things are looking at him. There's also questions about his tax issues, etc. So let's see what we have underneath of this. We have wanting to take charge, take control. We have maybe a whistleblower or coming out with new information, the message about what's there. This is a bit of the wheel turning now. It might come back to bite him because it's looking at the past and different things that are being talked about, and government that is looking into some of his financial dealings. So under it, we have what's running this reading is taking charge, looking at the revolving wheel of things that have happened, and government, okay? So, Hunter is in the mix now. This may not bode well for him, but let's put these in here and then ruffle shuffle and just see if we can get a read on what's going to happen with his taxes, etc. So what is going to happen on this case when it comes to Hunter Biden and his taxes? He says he will be exonerated, but, remains to be seen. Okay, so we're going to do a short pull on this again. Going into it, it's about the message about the money, okay? Above it, we have holding on, trying to hold on to the assets. Okay, the foundation is a strong, the courts and the taxes, government taxes are going to take a strong arm view looking into this. At the center of it, again, the witnesses are going to have to provide information. Now that he's opened this court case about paying less child support, this is opening it up to other things to be looked at. Again, he's planted these seeds and he is not liking the outcome of it. It's about the past. They're going to be looking at the past, his monetary stuff, looking at who's sharing what. Above it, we have a very strong, strong view, strong, we'll have to see. And some of it is fueled by, the Republic Uglies wanting to look at stuff, look at his stuff. So this is saying, this has opened the door for them to be scrutinizing more of his stuff when it comes to the Republic Uglies and doing this. Because what we have in there is running this is 45 and the uber right that's going to absolutely go after this. And we have, again, breaking it down, we have him trying to hold on to assets. These are new messages about the financials, his financials, seeds that were planted coming to harvest, not liking that. We have very strong coming down, tough things he's going to have to report on. And we have, again, the king and the queen. So this is going to be really looking at this deeply about the past, what he's sharing where. And so let's see what we have underneath of it. We have what's being birthed, we have the American public, etc., our rules, our laws, etc., shedding light on what's there. We have strong action, being taken. Some things not wanting to be disclosed. We have here the toxic element, and we have, again, wanting to take charge, and he's feeling a bit pressed with this, but it looks like he might have the victory. And this sheds light also on the presidency. So he opens this door, and it reflects on his father as well, even though maybe his father was not engaged in whatever Hunter was doing. But we know that the Republicans are going to want to spin that any way they can, make it as toxic as they can always. So, yeah, again, what's fueling this is our rules, our laws, our regulations, what's being birthed, shedding light on it. We have this toxic element, and again, wanting to drive this. So we'll see. We'll have to look more into this. But this does not look good for Hunter with opening this door. Because they said when he opened this case in the courts that he is going to have to go in there to court, I guess give deposition and answer some more very tough questions about his finances, etc., because he is asking for this reduction in child support. So I'm going to pull a few Lenormand and just see what we have on this. What else can you tell us about this? And Hunter Biden. And, we know the Republicans are going to be all over this, They're going to, of course, try to pull in the laptop and all the other stuff that they do. So we have the dark of night. We have anchoring stuff. We have short-term luck. We have challenges, the stories that are going to be fueled and him trying to move forward with things. So let's see what we have here. I'm going to pull the other cards and see the past. We have some by the light of the moon, and we have them wanting to again look into this, the community. Now I take it that this will be the Republicans wanting to fuel this. What's anchored in now by these actions are the things he's done in his life journey. Okay, the foundation is new stuff coming out. At the center of it, we have, of course, short-term luck. Above it, being cut. Things are being cut now. And the foundation is the bouquet. So we'll have to see how that goes. The challenge is, they're going to be wanting to create different stories surrounding this. It's about the future happenings, what's going to take place with it, and some sacrifice things are going to be taking place. We'll have to see what's sacrificed in this. And then as far as him moving forward, we have contracts. We have contracts, and we have either arguments or something being swept. So let's see. Look at this a little more. In the center, when it comes to some luck, this is usually kind of a short-term luck. We have here, you read these together, that some of this dark stuff is going to be anchored in. They're going to be looking at it. And then we have trying to move forward and create new stories when it comes to Hunter, what he's doing in his life moving forward. Above it, what's being cut. They're looking at him going forward. The path, going to try to more than likely drag his father into it. And this is about the future contracts, etc. Okay. And then the foundation, we're looking at the bouquet of stuff. This is new stuff coming out to the community, and some sacrificing of arguments or sacrificing of things being swept under the carpet. So we'll have to see what happens with this. But this does not look good for Hunter. It was probably not the best move for him to say, I want a reduction in his child support. But who knows what his actual finances are. Maybe his finances are a bit strapped, and so he felt he had to do this. But we'll see what comes out. If he's clean or if he's not clean. But the difficult thing is, we all have kids, and we are, they make their choices, okay? But in this case, when his father happens to be the president, and he had nothing to do with government, unlike 45's children, which were right in there in the White House, and making deals with him in the White House, such with China, with Qatar, with all of these other things. They were absolutely dirty, and we know that the uber right wants to project, and whatever Hunter has done, they're going to try to make it reflect and drag in his father into it as well, even though more than likely his father had nothing to do with these things, okay? So I'm going to leave this here. Not really the reading I wanted to see, but it is what it is, and I read the cards how they come out, and that's what's come out. We'll have to see how this plays out. Thanks for tuning in.